In the AB lab, AE lab, the second experiment is applications of diode. दूसरा पेन दे दो. Applications of diode, in which we are going to talk about the one particular application, that is rectification. Rectification is nothing but it is a process of converting AC to DC. A device which converts AC to DC is called rectifier. The best example for the rectifier is mobile charger. Mobile charger is the best example. In the theory, we have discussed the three rectifiers: half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, bridge rectifier. In this experiment, we are going to talk about the full wave rectifier. So, full wave rectifier means this is a full wave rectifier. Assume that to which we are giving the input signal is AC signal. The full wave is converted into DC. Full wave means this is half wave and this is one more half wave. Positive half cycle, negative half cycle, combinedly you can call a full wave. This complete full wave is converted into DC. So that this rectifier is named as full wave rectifier. This rectifier is named as a full wave rectifier. So in which we can make use the two diodes. Which diodes those are? PN junction diodes only. PN junction diodes we have been using. Then I am going with the circuit diagram. So here, what is the input of a rectifier? AC. Output must be a DC. AC must be input, and after designing the proper rectifier, it has to produce the DC as a output. Then here, if it is a full wave rectifier, input is AC I am giving, and full wave rectifier output will be complete full wave comes into a one direction only.
Constant.
This is called, it is pulsating DC, not pure DC.
Yes.
Pulsating DC is a one in which we can have some AC content also. Yes. We can remove that by employing the filters. So our experiment is what? Full wave rectifier with filter and without filter. Without filter will be, this is the output.
Yes.
With filter means again it is going to give the output is like this. After employing the filter what it is doing? It is smoothening this signal so that output will be like this. Without employing the filter, this is the output. With employing the filter, this will be the output. This output is named as, it is a pulsating DC. It is called unregulated DC. This is what it is? Pulsating DC, in which we can have the more content of AC also. Here, unregulated DC. So our experiment is what? Full wave rectifier with and without filter. Without filter means we have to get this output. With filter means
this.
Filters will be four types, various types of filters are there. That is L filter, LC filter, C filter, CLC filter, like that we will be having the various types of filters. In designing the filter, the main components are inductors and capacitors. Based on the connection of inductor and capacitor, we can have the various types of filter. Then I am going with the circuit diagram of full wave rectifier. How many diodes it has been using? Two diodes. Which diodes these are? PN junction diodes. This is anode and this is anode. For the two diode, this is diode 1. This is diode 2. For the diode 1, this is the anode. For the diode 2, this is anode. This is diode 1, and for the diode 1 this is anode. This is the diode 2, this is anode 2. This is cathode and this is cathode. To which what we have to give? Input is what? What we have to give? If it is a rectifier, what we have to give the input? AC. But the switch box is providing the 230 volts of AC. Yes. If we give directly that 230 volts of AC, this diode gets damaged. It will burn.
Yes.
So that much amount it can't accept. So that what we have to do, we don't require that 230 amount of voltage. We require very 10 to 12 volts of voltage of AC only. For that we will be using the transformer is called step down transformer. Step down transformer. What is the function of step down transformer? To which we will be giving 230 volts of AC.
Yes.
So that output will be from this step down transformer, that is 10 to 12 volts of AC only. It is stepping down the amount of AC voltage from 230 volts to 10 to 12 volts. So that what we are using? We are using step down transformer. This is the symbol of step down transformer.
Yes.
Input of the step down transformer is 230 volts. Output is what? 10 to 12 volts of what? It is AC only, not DC.
Yes.
It is not converting, it is stepping down. Now this is connected positive and this is also connected. Step down, this it is called center tap step down transformer. Center tapped step down, in which we can have the 2 positives and 1 negative. So these 2 are the positive and negative will be ground. Negative, this is a negative. It will be grounded. 2 positives are connected to 2 diodes. Negative is connected to ground. And this is a cathode and cathode is there. Both the cathodes will be connected at one point. And at which we will be connecting one ammeter, that is DC only, because input of the diode is AC, output of the diode is what? DC only. So that here we have to correct the DC ammeter, that is 0 to 20 milliamps. And we are connecting one load resistance, that is called RL. Across the RL we are going to take the voltage. Voltmeter must be connected in parallel, that is VDC, that is 0 to 20 volts. So how many negatives we know now? Second end of the resistor, and this is negative terminal of the voltmeter, and here the negative one. All will be connected to ground. This is the circuit diagram. So what we have to do now? First we have to see this is AC. We have to verify is this AC or not. If I give this AC as an input to this rectifier, am I getting the DC? That is this voltage I am getting or not. This waveform I am getting or not. I should verify. And readings also I must take the readings. How I should take the? I should consider that whether the proper readings or not. You should able to identify that is. First one I am going with serial number. Serial number 1. And the load resistance, here I am using the 1 kilo ohm resistance. Right? Yes. Then VDC I should note down the value. I should note down IDC value. If RL is equals to VDC by IDC, what is RL I have? 1 kilo ohm. If of this reading by this reading, if it approximately equal to again 1 kilo ohm, then your readings are right. Then for example, I am going with the, after getting the proper readings, I am going with the 10 kilo ohms. So that these readings will, this meter will give the one reading and this different will give the another reading. So that I should note down them. If I make them the ratio, if that equals to 10 kilo ohm, then your reading is right. Approximately. Yes. Here you are using 10 kilo ohm, but the ratio between the VDC by IDC, it is giving the 1 kilo ohm only, so that your readings are wrong. You got the point?
Yes.
Sir. So, in the full wave rectifier, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the ripple. Ripple is nothing but it is a content of AC which is present in the DC level. Then in case of full wave rectifier, a ripple is about 0.48. Ripple gamma is equals to VAC by VDC. VAC by VDC. VDC we have the value. VDC we have the value. VAC is nothing but Vm by root 2. Vm is what? Here we are applying 12 volts. 12 volts by root 2. What will be it is? VAC. 1.7. And we know the VDC also. If you make the ratio between VAC by VDC, what you have to get? 0.48. Are you getting or not? Yes. And you should go with the two readings. One is ratio between the VDC and IDC should be equals to the load resistance, and ripple must be equals to 0.48. With this, your second experiment is also complete. Okay.
sorry.